Okay, students, good afternoon. How are you? Are you fine? So, let's see. Still, some students are coming. Now we will forward our lesson. Then we see their presence, how they are coming. Are they coming with full interest or not? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, 5, and here next 6, and here 7, and here 8. Good. So students, did you go through that messenger group? Did you see the questions? How many questions are given? Samit, did you count the questions or not? 5 photos, right? Okay, no problem. So, how much it is possible we will practice today. Okay. Where is Asa? Asa is missing. And Smriti Rai is here. Oh, it means Swastika has named her Smriti Rai. Okay. No problem. Now you manage pen and paper. Okay. Pen and paper. So we will be discussing the questions and you are writing the answers. Asa, unmute your audio and show your face also. Akriti Thapa is also present. I think, okay, Asa is there. I think presence will be quite heavy today, right? Last time I noticed the students were being quite passive, but now they are not going to be passive, they are going to be active. Good. Alright. So shall we discuss the questions? Asa, shall we discuss? Okay. Akriti, shall we discuss the questions? No sound is coming. You just muted your audio. Okay. Swastika, shall we begin? Where is Swastika's sound? Or she might have gone somewhere else. Anyway, now still some are coming. Okay. Do you know which chapter are we going to discuss? We are discussing today the chapters electricity and magnetism. Electricity and magnetism. So let me share the screen. Okay, be ready. So already Samit has said that I have shared here about 5 sets of questions. So let's see what are they. Questions are here. As usual, very short type questions, long type questions, and very long type questions. Afterwards, numerical problem. Students, chapter current, electricity and magnetism. The first question is, what is transformer? What is transformer? And what is the definition? The device that alters the supplied AC voltage. The device that alters the supplied AC voltage is called transformer. I said earlier, we will be discussing either odd or even. So this is number 1. Now we will be discussing number 3. Number 3 is here. Write one example of each instrument that produces less amount of electricity and large amount of electricity. Less amount of electricity and large amount of electricity. So which device produces less amount of electricity? The device that produces less amount of electricity is dynamo, and large amount of electricity is generator. Okay. Question number 5 now. What does the question say? What is step of transformer? Who can say the answer? The
transformer in which there is more number of turns in secondary coil.
Right, that's right. So the transformer that contains more number of turns in secondary coil is called step-up transformer. Now we will be discussing question number 7. Look at your question number 7. What does the question say? Which metals are used to make nichrome wire? What is the answer? Nichrome, Nichrome. Nichrome is made up of nickel, Nickel, and chromium, Chromium. Nickel and chromium. Students, now we will be discussing question number 9. What is filament? What is filament? Filament is, okay, filament lamp, or the small coiled wire, that is used in filament lamp, small coiled wire that is used in filament lamp, which converts electrical energy into heat and light energy is called filament. Heat and light is called filament. So filament is made up of tungsten, Tungesten, tungsten. Now friends, we are discussing question number 11. What is the question? What is heating element? What is heating element? Heating element is, okay, yes, I can read. That is the heating effect. So heating element is small piece of wire which converts electrical energy into heat energy. Small piece of wire which converts electrical energy into heat energy is called, what do you call it? Heating element. Okay. Now students, it's the time to discuss question number 13. What does question number 13 say? Why is tungsten metal not used in heater? Mention or cause. Tungsten metal is not used in heater because when it becomes red hot, it reacts with oxygen and vaporizes. Now next question is question number 15. Question number 15, what does the question say? What is electromagnetic induction? What is electromagnetic induction? So electromagnetic induction is defined as the phenomenon in which current is produced in a conductor. The phenomenon in which current is produced in a conductor when there is change in magnetic flux in it. When there is change in magnetic flux in it. So students, now shall we go to next page? You have said that today's questions are more. Now let me so one by one. Students, now question number 17. Question says, a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, experiences a force Y. A current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field experiences a force Y. What is the answer? A current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field experiences a force because of magnetic effect of force. Because of magnetic effect of force. Or due to motor effect. You can write due to motor effect also. Right? Question number 19. Question says, write one difference between generator and electric motor on the basis of working principle. So here it is a 1 mark question, so no need to make table. Simply you can say the principle of generator is electromagnetic induction. The principle of generator is electromagnetic induction, whereas the principle of electric motor is motor effect. Electromagnetic induction and motor effect. Question number 21. What does the question say? Question says, on which principle does a generator work? Already we have discussed, right? Generator works in the principle of electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction. Okay. Students, now we are in question number 23. Write a difference between electric motor and dynamo. So, what can you write over there? No need to make table. Electric motor converts electrical energy into kinetic energy. Electric motor converts electrical energy into kinetic energy, whereas dynamo converts kinetic energy into electrical energy. Okay, it's done. Students, now let's discuss question number means questions that are asked in short type questions. Here we will be discussing. What are we discussing? Even numbers. So question number 2, I have already marked. A permanent magnet cannot be used in the electric bell. Why? It is said. So what is the answer? A permanent magnet cannot be used in the electric bell because it pulls the hammer tightly so that the hammer cannot hit the gong. Hammer cannot hit the gong. G-O-N-G. Question number 2 over. Now we are in question number 4. 4 number says, write any two reasons for using nichrome wire as a heating element. So, the 2 reasons for using nichrome wire as a heating element are as follow. Number 1, it has high resistance. It has high resistance. Number 2, it has high melting point. 2 points if you write, then you will get the marks easily. High resistance and high melting point. Do you know what is the high melting point? High melting point is 1400 degrees centigrade. Okay, students, let's go to number 6. Number 6 says, Write the formula of electric unit consumption. Write two main reasons for use of tungsten wire as filament lamp. Okay, first part. The formula to calculate electric unit consumption is as follow. E, capital E equals to N, small n, P, T, NPT. Okay, NPT, that is the formula. Second question. Two main reasons for use of tungsten wire as filament lamp, filament in filament lamp are as follow. Number one, it has high resistance. Second part, it has very high boiling point, that is 3400 degrees centigrade. Third point you can write, it can provide more amount of light. It can provide more amount of light. Okay, SC students. Now, what are we going to discuss? That is question number 8. Question number 8. What does the question say? Differences between generator and electric motor. So how do you write the differences? For that, you make the table. I said table must be made very attractively so that the examiner who is checking the copy becomes very happy and gives you more and more marks. So you need to get the marks easily. Okay students, left hand side generator, right hand side electric motor. First point, the principle of generator is electromagnetic induction. Principle of generator is electromagnetic induction. Principle of electric motor is motor effect. First point we have done. Second point, generator changes kinetic energy into electrical energy. Generator converts or changes kinetic energy into electrical energy. Electric motor changes electrical energy into kinetic energy, just opposite. Okay, students, now we are discussing question number 12. Number 12 and number no, not 12, it's now number 10. Oh, I just shifted very fast. 8, now number 10. Number 10, what does it say? Question number 10 says, the tube of fluorescent lamp is filled with mercury vapor. Why? The tube of fluorescent lamp is filled with mercury vapor to produce ultraviolet rays. To produce UV rays. Okay. Our second question. Draw a diagram of a step-down transformer. Step down means, remember, left hand side you can show primary turns, primary voltage, and step down in right hand side, secondary turns should be less than primary turns. In left hand side, if you have shown 500 turns, right hand side you can show there 200 turns, 250 turns, 15 turns, less than that. So number 12, write down two differences between generator and electric motor. This was discussed earlier. Okay, students. Now we will be discussing number 14. They are given two 13 numbers. Number 14 we will discuss. What happens to the magnitude of induced electromotive force in an electric generator if the speed of rotor is doubled? Why? If the speed of rotation is double, then what will happen? The magnitude of induced electromotive force also gets doubled. When the speed of rotor is doubled, then the magnitude of the induced. Yeah, please start. You can read. Okay. Okay, now Akriti Thapa, your turn. Akriti. Where is Akriti Thapa? She ran away or what? So Akriti is missing. Right? Okay. Now let me share the screen and again we'll discuss. Alright? Please, you just check it. Okay, students. Now here are some more questions. We have discussed up to long question answers. Now very long question answers. Question not seen. Now can you see? Very long type questions. Can you see or not? Sohail, can you see? Asa, can you see? Excuse me. Other students, can you see or not, please? Okay, it's okay. Now let's discuss. Question is here. Now we'll be discussing question number 2. Question number 2, what does the question say? Answer the questions on the basis of given figure. Here is one figure, you know, it is the figure of bicycle dynamo. Okay. Question number 1. Mention any two events that take place when the speed of bicycle wheel is increased. Mention two events that take place when the speed of bicycle wheel is increased. When the speed of bicycle wheel is increased, then the magnet cuts more magnetic lines of force. Number 1, the magnet cuts more magnetic lines of force. Second point, the production of current increases. The production of current increases. That's it. Second question, working mechanism of this device is just opposite to the working mechanism of an electric motor. Justify this statement. Working mechanism of this device is just opposite to the working mechanism of an electric motor because it changes kinetic energy to electrical energy. It changes or it converts kinetic energy to electrical energy, but electric motor changes electrical energy to kinetic energy. Okay, so that's it done. Now students, we are in question number 4. Let me read the question. What is motor effect? Name the material which is used to make filament wire. The primary coil of transformer has power of 200 watt and 20 ampere current is supplied. If the number of turns in secondary coil of transformer is 200 times more than that of primary coil, find the secondary voltage of transformer. Okay. Now first question. What is motor effect? Definition. When a current carrying conductor is kept in the magnetic field of a magnet, when the current carrying conductor is kept in the magnetic field of a magnet, then it moves or shakes, S-H-A-K-E-S, shakes, moves or shakes. This phenomenon is called motor effect. Second question. Name the material which is used to make filament wire. An alloy of nickel and chromium or nichrome wire is used to make filament wire. An alloy of nickel and chromium or nichrome wire is used to make filament wire. Now, numerical problem. The primary coil of transformer has power 200 watt and 20 ampere current is supplied, is given. So, solution P1 power 1 equals to 200 watt. I1 current is denoted by I1 equals to 20 ampere. Then you can write either V1 or Vp. V1 first voltage or Vp means primary voltage equals to, what is the formula? V1 equals to P1 by I1. Okay, P1 by I1. 200 by 20 means it comes 10 V, 10 volt. In second part, what you have to do, you have to assume, let the number of turns in primary coil be X, that is Np. Then the number of turns in secondary coil, Ns equals to 200X. Already you have written Vp, that is 10 voltage. Vs equals to what? So students, what is the formula to calculate Vs? We know that Ns by Np equals to Vs by Vp. Ns by Np equals to Vs by Vp. Please get the answer. It is in voltage. Answer must come in voltage. Okay, secondary voltage. Dear students, question number 6 is similar to question number 2. That's why we will be discussing now question number 7. Question number 7, what does the question say? Let me read once. Name the instrument that is used to increase or decrease the amount of alternating current. The instrument that is used to increase or decrease the amount of alternating current is transformer. Okay, transformer. Next question. What should be done to increase the amount of electricity produced by dynamo? What should be done to increase the amount of electricity produced by dynamo? So, to increase the amount of electricity produced by dynamo, following things must be done. Number 1, powerful magnets should be used. Powerful magnets should be used. Second point, number of turns in solenoid should be increased. Number of turns in solenoid should be increased. 2 points if you write is better. Next one is the inner wall of fluorescent lamp is coated with fluorescent powder. Why? Okay, question is the inner wall of fluorescent lamp is coated with fluorescent powder. Why? So the answer, the inner wall of fluorescent lamp is coated with fluorescent powder because when UV rays fall on it, then visible light is produced. Visible light is produced. Dear students, now what we do, we will discuss some numerical problems. So here I'm going to take some questions and I'll guide you. Number 6. Question number 6, please check here. If the ratio of number of turns in secondary to primary coil is 1:4, calculate the secondary voltage where primary voltage is 220 V is given. So actually this question is given from transformer. So what to do, we have to suppose let number of turns in primary coil. It's given here ratio of number of turns in secondary to primary coil means first 1 is of secondary coil. So let number of turns in secondary coil be X, that is NS is X, then number of turns in primary coil NP equals to 4X. Okay, NS is X, NP is 4X. Then primary voltage Vp equals to 220 volt. Then you have to calculate secondary voltage. Secondary voltage is, what is the formula? NS by NP equals to ds by Vp. Mainly students, you have to remember this formula. Here now we will be discussing another question. Next question is here long type questions number 3. In a house, 6 bulbs each of 100 watt runs for 8 hours daily and 3 heaters of 1500 watt runs 5 hours daily. How much unit of electricity is consumed in 30 days it is given. Okay students, what to do? Earlier we discussed the formula to calculate energy consumption, E equals to NPT. So here are 2 types of devices, bulbs and heaters. So write down the heading bulbs. Heading is bulbs. Number n equals to 6. Power P equals to 100 watt. But you convert 100 watt into kilowatt. So divide by 1000. You will get 0.1 kilowatt. Time T equals to 8 hours. Then electricity consumed in 1 day. Okay, electricity consumed in 1 day equals to, what is the formula? NPT. Please write down NPT. That is for bulb, okay? Now substitute the value, you will get in kilowatt hour or simply unit. Now my dear students, what to do next one? Heater, write the heading heater. Number n equals to 3, power P equals to 1500 by 1000, time T equals to 5 hours, then electricity consumed, previously E1, now E2 equals to NPT, you will get some value, that also comes in unit. And students, what you have to do? Electricity consumed in a day. Electricity consumed in a day equals to E1 plus E2. E1 plus E2. And electricity consumed in a month equals to that sum of E1 plus E2 multiplied by 30. Then you will get the answers. Okay students, in today's class we have discussed some questions of electricity and magnetism. Please practice, and just practice. Write and keep on writing. Because if you know, write down. If you don't know, find it and write down. So we are discussing nowadays the questions from set book. So you have to do much better. And tomorrow we will be discussing classification of elements. So I hope you will practice more. Today this much. Have a wonderful time and manage time for other subjects also. Because all subjects carry very important marks. And you have to deserve A plus in each subject. Okay? Today this much. Thank you very much. Bye bye.